Welcome to Daily Life Connection. We're going to continue to explore who God is, based on this story in Luke chapter 15 that Jesus told. Well, I don't know about you, but I am really enjoying going through this story once again and letting it inform me about who my Father is. No wonder this is one of the best loved stories in all of Christendom. In all the world, the story of the prodigal son is loved. And it's because I really believe it's because it shows who the Father really is. It reveals his heart. And so often, it isn't the heart of religion, even Christian religion. Way too often, the Christian religion has painted our God not like this Father, but with some sort of astringent, distanced, hard to please, performance oriented God. And unfortunately, that is just a lie about who our God is. This picture, Jesus' heart, reveals the Father's heart to us. And this heart is at the heart of his story, of his life. Well, let's look at another aspect of this today as we share together. Let's look at the God who restores what is lost. When this son comes home, he's lost everything. He's lost his family connections. He's lost his relationship with his father. He's lost his dignity. He's lost his youthfulness. He's lost his ability to live on his own. He's lost his health. He's lost his wealth. He's just lost everything. He's lost his reputation. He's just at the bottom of the barrel. And what does the Father do? He restores him to full status as if he'd never left, as if he had never sinned. Isn't that incredible? The God who restores. That's the heart of our Father. Our Father doesn't want us home so he can chastise us, so that he can teach us to live right, or to get us to perform and to serve. If he had wanted that son to serve, he'd have just said, yes, you can be a hired hand. You can serve me, and I'll pay you your wages. But no, no, no. He says, bring out the robe. Bring out the family robe. Show that you are restored and you are now a full part of who this family is. It was probably the Father's robe. And so he really was saying, like, I want you, when you go downtown, to look just like me. Another amazing truth in this story. And bring out the family ring. The full authority. You have full authority with this ring, full of family authority to buy things, to make transactions, to set up contracts, to do whatever. You have full authority in the house of this house. And, the sandals on his feet. He can walk in a whole new way. He can live with dignity. He can hold his head up. He's been elevated not to status of servant, but to the status of son. The God who restores, the God who restores. He loves it. He delights in restoring things. I mean, Psalm 23 again, isn't it? He restores my soul. God is a restorer. He loves to do that. He loves to bring us back to creational purpose. In Ephesians chapter 2, it talks about how that God has created us as his own masterpiece for the good works he created us for in the first place. Our creational purpose. It may have been lost through our own foolishness, our sinfulness, our choices, our lifestyle, our circumstances. But whatever that may be, but like I look at this son, and part of the story here is a severe famine came to that land. That was not the son's fault. If it hadn't been for that, the story might have been different. And sometimes for you and I, circumstances have come that, combined with our choices in life, have robbed us of our status as a son and daughter of God. He is the God who restores that. No matter what, no matter how long it's taken, no matter how far we've gone, no matter nothing. There's just no conditions upon God's restoration work. If I go to restore an old motorcycle or whatnot, as I look at it, I see 3 or 4 motorcycles, and I go, my goodness, that one, the tires have rotted off and the frame's broken, and most of the parts are missing, and the seat's full of mice nests, and it's beyond restoration. I'll take this one over here. It's in okay condition, and I'll work on that. That's not God. God goes, that old rusty one with the tires rotted off and the full of nests of mice and so on. I'll take that one. I do restoration. It's like God. It's like God is saying. You're saying, am I too big a project? No, no, no. I do restorations. I do restorations on the hopeless cases. That'd make a great TV series, wouldn't it? Restoration of the hopeless. Old cars or bikes or whatever it might be, and restoring them even when somebody else has said it's hopeless. There's no hope for restoring this. That's our God. Our God is a restorer to our creational purpose. It says, in Ephesians 1 again, He chose us in Christ before the foundation of the world. He chose us. He created us. And in Ephesians 2, it talks about He created us for special purpose. We have creational purpose. And as we come to Him in our prayer time today, worship, reading the Word, as we get present to His presence, what is He doing in us? He's restoring the image in us. He's restoring us to original creational purpose. Oh, that's good news. That's good news today. Let's take some time to just be present to His presence and let Him do the work in us, that restoration work. And then watch for it. Watch for it. If somebody's restoring a motorcycle seat and they said, it's all done now. And can I sit on it? Yeah, sure. And we sit on it and we go, oh, that's really comfortable. We try out what's been restored. As God restores things in you, don't be afraid to use it. Don't be afraid to look for it. More patience, more joy, more love, whatever He's doing in you, gentleness, kindness, goodness, whatever those things of the fruits of the Spirit are, yeah, enjoy them because He loves restoring you. Thanks for listening today. God bless you. We'll talk again tomorrow.